Hello and welcome to week 15 here in Psychology Seminar. And this is our last week of content. So this is great. You made it all this way, getting all these assignments done. And here we are at the end. There's one more week officially of class. I leave that open for continued discussion about enrollment. I have a few people that have reached out to me in regard to possibly looking at the mental health program as an alternative to this one. This is great discussion. That's the whole point of this class, is to make sure you're in the right place and make sure you have a plan and the skills to continue doing what you want to do. So here we are with our last chapter. Chapter 11 focuses on self-assessment. Now, the week before, we discussed the learning outcomes within the program. Now we're going to look at you conducting an assessment of yourself in terms of where you are at in a whole slew of different skills. So the discussion, however, is going to focus on a reflection on this class itself. What was it like? What was the experience? What was the good? What was the bad? What will you change? Those kind of things. This is very, very valuable information. Kind of perks up my ego a little bit sometimes with the praise for the course, but I would also like to hear how it could be made even better. So for the next people that take the class, I change this class repeatedly each semester. And then the assignment is going to focus on the topic of this particular class. So let's take a look at the course book itself and where we're at in here, the chapter 11 assignment on the self. We are going to be looking at 21st century and non-cognitive skills. These were discussed in the chapter. And you see here, what I'm going to be asking for is a slideshow. And what you will do, there's going to be no narration on this. You don't have to put a voiceover. This is just a graphic way for you to talk about each one of these topics. Now, the challenge here is to be succinct. So one of the writing skills that you're going to be developing here is that even though there's a lot of content that has to be on a single slide, can you make it so that it's very simple, just a one-liner, but covers a lot of ground? So for each one of these areas that I'm asking you to reflect upon for yourself, I want you to include a lot of information on the slide itself, but it doesn't have to be full of text. This is an exercise in being succinct and summarizing what I'm asking for in this particular assignment. So as we go through here, I outline every slide, the title slide, then you're going to focus on learning skills and what that entails. And then slide 3 is life skills, slide 4 is literacy skills. Then we look at non-cognitive skills that cover character, growth mindset, metacognition, grit, and soft skills. That's a lot to cover on one slide, but I know you can do it. Emotional competence, belief in self, engaged living, belief in others. And finally, for 10, 11, and 12, you're going to look at 3 areas. Any one of these subcategories, any one of these general categories, creating a plan of action to address how you're going to make changes, how you're going to improve in this particular. So maybe you're looking in here and you look at the technology still not. What are you going to do? The slide should outline what steps are you going to take. And I want you to be specific. I'm going to go on YouTube. I'm going to learn how to do voiceovers on PowerPoint slides. I'm going to put a link to the YouTube video. These are plans that I think, I'm going to assume that you're not going to put these plans on this slideshow and let it go. You're going to recognize, as I put in here, the need for all of these skills to be developed over time. And you will actually take these out. That's not part of the assignment, but you will actually follow through on these plans. So take this opportunity for at least 3 of those areas. There may be more. At least 3 of those areas that you specifically want to work on and sharpen that sharpen that sword a little bit more in that particular skill. So I'm going to be looking for that in the assignment. So the expectations for this week is the discussion reflecting on this class and the assignment reflecting on this whole set of skills for self-assessment. I am absolutely sure that some of you are very good at some of these things, and all of you are going to have areas for need of improvement. If I did myself, there'd be areas that there's always need for improvement on any one of these areas. So this is a really great opportunity to do that. So end the course strong. We're going to be finishing up this class content this week. Next week is available for, tying up loose ends and whatnot. This will be the last of these weekly videos. I will not be posting another video. So very nice to have spent this time with you each week. I hope that you've enjoyed this particular class. I hope that you got a lot out of it. And email me, contact me, get these assignments done. Let's get this whole thing wrapped up by next week, and we can head into the next semester. So take care, and I will see you next time. If I can find the button over here. All right, I'll see you later.